Governments tell you the same things every single day. We are working for your prosperity, discipline, growth, opportunity. But when you slightly change the way you look at history, a completely different picture appears. For centuries, states avoided openly raising taxes because of the political risks. Instead, they turned to quieter, more subtle methods, and these methods always shared one common result. While the public grew poorer, wealth and power were concentrated at the top. What's interesting is this: these tricks are not new, only their names have changed. Let's start with the simplest one: inflation. When a government spends more than it collects, it has two choices. It can openly say, "We are raising taxes," or it can quietly reduce the value of money. People don't notice it right away, but by the time they do, their purchasing power is already gone. That's exactly what happened in ancient Rome. As military spending increased, emperors reduced the silver content of coins. Same coin, same name, lower value. Who lost? The people holding that money. It was the oldest form of a silent tax in history. And the same thing still happens today, only now it's done by central banks. In the Middle Ages, the method changed, but the mindset stayed the same. Kings forced wealthy merchants to lend money to the crown. This was not voluntary. Those who refused were punished. Wars were fought, palaces were built, and once again the cost was pushed onto the public. In the modern world, the system became more polished, more sophisticated. Government bonds, central banks, financial bailouts. The wealthy lent large sums of money to governments. Governments paid them interest. And where did that interest come from? From taxes paid by ordinary people. So the result was simple. Those with money earned safely. Those without money paid the bill. Remember the 2008 financial crisis. Banks took massive risks. When they lost, who paid? The public. When they won, who benefited? The banks. Profits were privatized. Losses were socialized. Today, the picture hasn't changed much. Governments keep borrowing. They talk about investment, jobs, and growth. But when the debt comes due, taxes rise. Social benefits are cut. Inflation increases. Everything is framed with pleasant words. Inflation becomes growth. Cuts become reform. Debt becomes investment in the future. But behind the curtain, nothing really changes. Wealth keeps moving upward. This system relies on one thing more than anything else: people not knowing history. Because someone who understands financial history can recognize these games more easily. That's why financial education is a form of resistance. You have to look beyond the headlines and focus on the outcomes. If you recognize this early enough, at the very least you learn the rules of the game. If this gave you a new perspective, subscribe, because history holds the answers.